It's week 3 of the National Football League, and our focus is on Kyle Pitts. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Falcons and the Chiefs on Sunday night.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, two-time regular season MVP, three-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC. Greg?
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's 2nd and 9. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And he will score. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On third down, Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Fourth down, and here's Penix. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomie. That's complete, left side to Worthy. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Motion man, set right. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Mahomes back. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Mahomes now to throw again. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Gray is the motion man here. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he will score. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. That's caught. Ray McCloud. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll look to pick up the pace. On 1st down, it's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now the 2nd-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Ready, break. Set, go.
They'll go again with Robinson. And should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by McLeod. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
18 Cardinal, 79 Bronco.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. This one caught just past the pylon. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
They put Kelsey in motion.
Right side.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 2. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. On 4th down, on is the Chiefs' new punter for 2024, Matt Araiza. This fielded at the 3. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Mike, you know we used to call those plays No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball.
A big hole. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Attack!
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. We'll start this drive with first down. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Yellow! Attack!
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Yellow! Attack!
Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on third down, and give yourself a chance.
Yellow!
On third down, they go with Pacheco. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. Here's Matariza now. They punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out, and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but
that one intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
First down throw, Mahomes. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown Atlanta. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Easy.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut the lead down to 4.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
60, let's go now. Chop 60.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Now, deep ball for London. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the Giants who were able to come away with the road victory. Russell Wilson, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, we head down to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, sharp in the victory, as his guys bounce back from a tough start to the year to claim victory number 1. And lastly, on Monday Night Football, our first doubleheader of the year, Jaguars, Bills at 7:30, followed by Commanders and Bengals kicking off 45 minutes later. In the first half, it was the rookie number 8 overall pick, Michael Penix, who had it working out there. He lit up the sky with 3 first-half touchdown passes as his guys were rolling in the early part of this football game. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout.
Got it. Ready?
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Set. Ready?
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll manage only a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Set. Warrior 70. Set go.
From the gun, here is Penix. The man, he's got it. It's London. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Set.
Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Nice run that time, and Bijan Robinson, I mean, what can you say, Mike, about his rookie season? Over 1,400 yards from scrimmage, and you know what the crazy part is? I think there's a lot of room for him to continue to improve both himself and the system that he's operating in.
Shut up.
We'll go play action now with Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
To throw is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll run for it. It's Algier. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
Ready. Go.
They'll run here with Algier. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Unlock right. Unlock right. Ready.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown Falcons. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
They'll throw. It's Pep. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brian Cook. Past midfield. Inside the 20. And he takes it back all you prefer. The play backfires for the offense in a big way. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Third and long. They put Kelsey in motion. Third and long for Mahomes. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it up. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Here's Coop for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now Penix will try to set up a tight end screen with Pitts.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
And he's taken down up past the 35.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday night.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it here with Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Hey, hey, check that. Hut, hut.
Another run here for Robinson. Robinson, a 1st down and more. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, you're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. This is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They put Kelsey in motion. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They put Kelsey in motion. He'll check that down to Pacheco. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Enough for the fourth down conversion. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They put Kelsey in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
15.
Mahomes now to throw again. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
London brought in motion.
70 range. Ready?
Here we go. One final play. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They continue their winning ways in the month of September.